Buddy and the Secret of the Old Oak Tree. In the cozy town of Maplewood, there lived a boy named Jack and his loyal dog, Buddy. Buddy was more than just a pet. He was Jack's best friend. Wherever Jack went, Buddy was right beside him. Whether they were playing in the park, exploring the woods, or just sitting by the fire on a chilly evening. One sunny afternoon, while playing in the woods near their home, Jack and Buddy came across something unusual. At the edge of the forest stood an enormous oak tree, its branches stretching high into the sky. Jack had seen the tree many times before, but today was different. At the base of the tree, the ground seemed to shimmer, as though the sunlight was bouncing off something hidden. "What's that, Buddy?" Jack asked, his curiosity piqued. Buddy barked and wagged his tail, clearly excited by the discovery. Jack knelt down and began to dig gently at the base of a tree. After a few moments, his fingers brushed against something cold and metallic. "It's a box," Jack exclaimed, pulling out a small, rusty metal box. The box was old and covered in dirt, but Jack could see a faint symbol carved into the top, a keyhole. "We'll need to find the key, Buddy," Jack said. This box could be hiding a secret. With Buddy by his side, Jack began the search for the key that would unlock the mysterious box. Little did they know, this adventure would lead them to something far more magical than they ever imagined. The hunt for the key. Jack and Buddy spent the rest of the afternoon searching the woods for clues. They scoured the area around the old oak tree, looking for anything that might help them find the key. Buddy's keen nose sniffed around the fallen leaves and moss-covered rocks, while Jack kept his eyes peeled for any signs of a hidden treasure. Just as the sun began to set, Buddy started barking excitedly and ran toward an old stone wall covered in ivy. Jack followed him and noticed something shiny wedged between two large stones. "A key!" Jack cried, pulling the small, ornate key from the wall. It was tarnished with age but fit perfectly in his hand. "We found it, Buddy!" Buddy wagged his tail and barked, ready for the next step of their adventure. The secret of the box. With the key in hand, Jack and Buddy hurried back to the old oak tree. The golden light of the setting sun filtered through the branches, casting a magical glow over the clearing. Jack's heart raced with excitement as he carefully inserted the key into the box's lock and turned it with a soft click. The box creaked open, and inside, Jack found a piece of parchment, old and delicate. The parchment was covered in symbols and markings, but at the bottom, Jack could read a message written in faded ink. "To the one who finds this treasure, look to the stars, where secrets lie. Follow the path beneath the moonlit sky." Jack looked up at the sky, where the first stars of the evening were beginning to twinkle. "The stars. It's a map, Buddy. This is just the beginning." Buddy barked in agreement, his tail wagging furiously. The adventure was far from over, and Jack knew that the old oak tree held even more secrets than they had imagined. The moonlit path that night, under the light of a full moon, Jack and Buddy returned to the woods, following the clues from the mysterious note. The woods were quiet and still, but the moonlight illuminated a faint path that seemed to glow under their feet. As they walked, Jack noticed the trees around them began to change. Their bark shimmered in the moonlight, and their branches seemed to hum with energy. Buddy trotted ahead, his nose low to the ground, leading the way with confidence. Eventually, the glowing path led them to a small, hidden clearing that Jack had never seen before. In the center of the clearing stood a tall stone pedestal, and atop the pedestal was a glowing, star-shaped crystal. Jack's eyes widened in awe. "Buddy, I think we've found it. The real treasure." The magic of friendship. Jack approached the pedestal cautiously, the star-shaped crystal glowing brighter with each step he took. As he reached out to touch the crystal, it pulsed with a soft, warm light that filled the entire clearing. Suddenly, the air around them shimmered, and Jack felt a sense of peace wash over him. He realized that the real treasure wasn't gold or jewels, it was the magic of friendship. The star-shaped crystal had been left as a reminder of the bond between two adventurers, just like Jack and Buddy. Buddy barked happily, jumping up to nuzzle Jack, and Jack laughed, wrapping his arms around his loyal companion. "You're the best treasure I could ever ask for," Jack said, smiling at his furry friend. The adventure had brought them closer than ever, and though the mystery of the old oak tree had been solved, Jack knew that with Buddy by his side, there would always be more adventures to come. And from that night on, whenever Jack and Buddy explored the woods, they knew that they had discovered something far more valuable than any treasure, the magic of their unbreakable friendship.